Well, hello. Figured it's been a minute since I've posted any video. So today I just wanted to share a little bit about the process of me getting prepared for my next series of work. So you see the wall behind me is empty. I just delivered my 4 guitar paintings to the District Gallery in Knoxville. So if you're in the area, you can go see those at the gallery. And I'm sure we'll be sharing some things on social media too about them and some more videos. But I'm at that stage where I want to figure out what my next series of work is going to be. And it's actually, I'm going to go concentrate on some architectural pieces for a minute. Both Knoxville and Lexington. And then I've also got a series of Italy that I'd love to explore. We'll see how soon I get to that. One of my recent favorites from Italy is this horse eating. It was in Venice. I can't remember the name of the courtyard or whatever they call it. I'm bad about remembering things like that. But anyhow, I thought that would be a cool composition. And as you can see, I've got these printed. I've got some large ones. I've also got some images that are 24 inches. That's about as small as I want to go on architecture anymore. I can do smaller ones. They're so time consuming. I'd rather just work large and, I can get in much better detail and surprise the viewer with some elements that I can't get in smaller pieces. And I've learned, don't do it if I don't feel like it, because it's much more exciting to do something I'm anxious to get to work on. So I've got some 24 by 24. These are a couple of Louisville scenes. A little water tower close to Core Gallery where I have some artwork. And actually, this KDC, the Keswick Democratic Club, is a punk rock club. I had to research it. I just happened to think, well, that's a cool image. And so I've got a couple of those images to play with. And then, of course, more than likely what I'm going to start on are maybe one of these 24 by 24s, just because I have a panel waxed and ready to go. But I also have some Knoxville landmarks that I'm excited about. 30 by 30 there. And then, this one has been one I've wanted to paint for a long time. I've driven by where you get the spear in the background of that building. That's the LNN building. Sounds like a railroad building. I wonder if that's what that is. Louisville, Nashville. So, and then the Oliver Hotel. I got to do some neon every once in a while. There's one. And I've got some other things. Oh, Pretentious Glass and Pretentious Beer Company is another one that I really like. They don't have neon, but they do have a cool sign out front that I got a picture of just, 2 days ago. So it's what I did yesterday. Sat down and went through photographs that I've taken over the years and tried to find things that spoke to me that made me feel like I would make a great painting. So I just thought I'd share that with you. So today, got them printed, and I'm sorting through, trying to figure out in what order I want to do these paintings. I haven't ordered my 30 by 30 inch panels yet, or my 30 by 40. So more than likely I'll start a 24 by 24 tomorrow just to get one going. And then I'll jump around, but the 30 by 30s are next. I haven't done a 30 by 30 in a minute, so it'll be fun to do a series of those and see what happens. But the guitars have grown a lot since when I first started doing them years ago. I really like seeing how my process when I jump from subject to subject changes each time I do it. So haven't done much architecture lately. So I'm excited to see how it's grown and what subtle things I pick up on in the process when I'm cutting out the details. Um, I noticed that on the guitars. I was able to focus on some things, and maybe my color choices were better, or maybe I just maybe had details draw you to certain areas better than I have in the past. So I'm sure that'll be the case with this architectural stuff, the signage, reflections, shadows, all that really plays an important part in a successful painting. So stay tuned. I'll be sharing some process videos as usual, and I'm going to try to do more like this where I kind of talk about the process, the thinking part even, not just the working part. So hope you'll watch. Thanks. We'll see you next time.